Sunflower State, the site of our class today, and it is poetic that today's game carries that moniker as the matchup between these two schools is better known as the Sunflower Showdown. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Kansas State Wildcats, Bill Snyder Family Stadium. Kansas State ready to kick it off to get things underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Kansas offense is on the field for the first time today. Last time these two rivals got together, it was K-State who rocked and chalked and destroyed the Jayhawks, winning easily.
Yeah, and I think they've heard this, and they've heard people like Reese just introduce it and just make fun of them and hear about how bad it was a year ago from their in-state rivalry. They want to get bragging rights. This is a big deal for Kansas football. It's a big stage.
They lit them up on the scoreboard, and they said, you are a basketball school, and we are the football school in state. They're going to get an opportunity to make that point again here today.
Quick completion to the right. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Creates a little room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Plows through the defense. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Jukes his way for more. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, Palmer, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So, you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
So Kansas State's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It is amazing.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The play action fake. A strike downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Kansas State really has this drive rolling. Off play action on first down. Fires toward the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. Kansas and K-State have been battling for well over a century, many times sort of on the fringes of the spotlight, if not completely out of it in college football. But, man, when they grab center stage, you realize just how intense it is.
It's intense. It's a fun rivalry. But here's the thing. Kansas State has really dominated this rivalry. The Jayhawks, they got to fix that. They got to get that rectified, Palmer, because the Wildcats, year after year, they're continuing to find ways to win this matchup.
And these are two great fan bases for years. And we've loved our time whenever we visit Lawrence or you visit Manhattan. The nicest fans, but they're passionate fans as well, especially when they meet up in this rivalry game.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. On first and goal, let's see what Kansas State calls. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Chambers. Right on the money. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. Running free. Going to the end zone. But way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Duke had an impressive showing at home today, and I know the fans outside Krzyzewskiville are ready for hoops, but pay attention to what's happening on the gridiron too, people. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Scanning the field, it's Chambers. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Talking to coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, not only have you not put anything together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early. They need to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
That's the end of the period, and Kansas State is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Right down the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. They've been firing on all cylinders. Touchdowns on each of the first. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's second and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
On third down, he drops to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on first and 10. To the air, it's Chambers. Got his man in the middle. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Jayhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. It's a draw. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Jayhawks moving quickly to the line. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Jayhawks will call on their punt team. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. Hard-hitting tackle.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. He's got an open man. There he goes. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And the Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have...
Touchdown, Kansas State! A great catch and run for 6. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Rush is on him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
To the air, it's Chambers. Going downfield for the big play. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. And the Jayhawks will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The running back has it. Turning it on! You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Wildcats have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's Young. At the 45 on his way. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Now the pitch. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He leaves it with his back. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Oh, they're after him. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Looking to throw, it's Chambers. Under fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on for a massive fumble recovery.
Wants to throw on first down. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Give to the running back. Powers through the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the right. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Watkins. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, so much to break down, from a spirited start to the Sunflower Showdown between Kansas and K-State. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. Whether it's Rock Chalk or Emaw, these two always deliver. As compelling an in-state rivalry as there is.
We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Watkins. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half.
Oh, he's got some space. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Complete downfield. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Wildcats didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats! Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
They'll leave it with him. Finding open areas. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. And the Jayhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Just feeds the running back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The Jayhawks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the air, it's Chambers. They're working that left side. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. Off the play fake on first down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Now the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. It's a fumble on the play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They drag him down, but not before they get the... And a terrific return on the fumble.
Great job by the defense. Forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gonna run it. It's King. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And he missed it. No good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Snags a quick pass on the left. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, there's an alley on the left. He's at the... And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Middle Tennessee is going to enjoy the trip back to Murfreesboro after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there in Floyd Stadium, and suddenly it's quite the resume. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. That ought to be enough to give Kansas State the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. Guys, it's Kansas State who carries the lead into the quarter break. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Power football with the run. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Penn. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Kansas State. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Running back searching for a hole. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. Got his man. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Jayhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. A little screen to the running back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. Gonna look downfield again. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Jayhawks line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
He'll pull it down and run. There he goes. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. And the Wildcats come to the line needing just inches for the first down. but he has enough to move the chains. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play?
And this offense does it again on third down. They have been so elite on third down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Pulls and fires complete. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. On the move, it's King. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll try to blast their way in. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
To the ground with the back. At the 35, he's loose. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Jayhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Wildcats. The defense putting points on the board. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running in football.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And the Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Leaves it with the running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
The Wildcats take this year's Sunflower Showdown after handling the Jayhawks, and the Governor's Cup will find a home in the Little Apple. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.